Hello everyone, this is just a Mac Facts update on Apple hardware right now. If you can see right here, there's a new update for the EFI firmware update 1.4 for the iMac. This is the iMac, again this is the iMac EFI firmware update 1.4. What does Apple say about the iMac EFI firmware update 1.4? Well, basically it's this. This update fixes intermittent system freeze issues for iMac computers with ATI Radeon HD 4850 graphics, and fixes wake from sleep issues in boot camp mode, such as Windows. Now, as you know, I have an iMac with the top-of-the-line ATI Radeon HD 4850 graphics card also. And yes, I have had freezing issues with it. Currently I've had 3 issues, but ever since I just got the EFI firmware 1.4 update tonight, which was about a half hour ago, I haven't had any freezes or anything. The screen hasn't just frozen on me. Like for instance, when I'm loading up, or when I want to watch someone's YouTube video, sometimes my computer will completely freeze up and I have no choice but to hold down the power button in the back of my iMac to restart it. But now, since this EFI firmware update is out, it fixes all of that. So anyone else besides myself, because like I said, I have the ATI Radeon HD 4850 graphics card. If anyone else has an iMac with an ATI Radeon HD 4850 graphics card, if you have not received the firmware update from Apple in your Apple updates, I have mine on automatic updates right now. If you don't have automatic updates on, make sure you go to apple.com and you go to this webpage. Support apple.com/download/ _iMac _EFI _firmware _update _1 _4. Because this is the iMac EFI firmware update 1.4, and you're going to need this if you have the ATI Radeon HD 4850 card like I said I have. To complete the firmware update process, please follow the instructions in the Updater application, Applications, Utilities, iMac EFI firmware update.app. The updater will launch automatically when the installer closes. After the firmware is successfully applied to your Mac, your boot ROM version will be IM91. Blah blah, you know. So yeah, basically, if you don't have automatic updates on, which most people do automatically anyway, if you don't mess around with that stuff, but if you don't have automatic updates on, you have to install this. And the way you install this is, first, either you go here and you download it, or you get your automatic update, and it gives you the instructions, and the instructions it says, first, close all your programs that you have open. Close any programs that you have open except the little window that has it says this is the EFI firmware update. Have that window open, of course. And then it says shut down your computer. So let it shut down. Wait about half a minute. Turn your iMac back on from the back. Press the power button, and it'll load back up. And then it's going to make a weird, loud noise that it's kind of like a weird beep noise. It's like a beep, but it's really extremely loud, and it's really annoying. And it lasts, for about 10 seconds. And then you're going to wait 40 seconds more, and then you'll hear the Mac chime sound, or the Mac bounce-in sound, where, you start up your computer and you hear the loud boom, magic Mac sound or whatever, and it's going to start up, and you'll get a gray screen on your iMac, and then it's going to come up with this loader thing right underneath the Apple symbol, and then you're going to have to wait about, I'd say 2 to 5 minutes for that to update. After that, it's going to restart your iMac, and then you're going to go to the loading screen, and then enter your password if you have one, and it's going to say your iMac has been updated with the EFI update firmware update 1.4, and like I said, again, one more time, I'm going to say this. If you have the ATI Radeon HD 4850 card like I do, please get this update so you don't get any more crashes or freezes on your iMac, because there have been a lot of issues with it, and I've had 3 issues so far with mine. But ever since this update, which happened a half hour ago, it doesn't happen anymore. So I definitely recommend this as a requirement of you to get if you have an iMac with the ATI Radeon HD 4850. Thank you. This has been Mac Facts. Over and out.